Hello guys, today I'm going to teach you how to send a file through Express. So in this case I'm going to teach you three methods. Those are res.attachment, res.download, and res.send file. And also I will leave these couple of links that will help you to learn more about it. So these operations can be done due to content disposition header. The content disposition header is an HTTP header that let the browsers know how to treat the file. If you want to dig more about it, just visit the link above, and that's all. Using the res.attachment method, this method takes one argument, the path of the file to attach, and it sends the file to the user in the response body. It allows the user to download it. And also sets the content disposition header as attachment. Means that the browser will download it and will not display it inline. When I say display it inline, that means that the browser will parse it and show in the client screen. If we want to download a file, usually we don't use inline because we want that file in our disk drive. So it also fills the file name parameter automatically with default file name. The default file name is the same as the server has when it sends the file. The file name parameter is a parameter that it's inside the content disposition header. When the server sends the response header content disposition, it also sends the file name parameter on it. And remember that res.attachment needs a res.send method because it only sets the proper headers and body, but doesn't set the request itself. So as you can see, we are going to try this. I'm gonna uncomment this example. I'm gonna run the server, and I'm gonna visit it in my local host. And as you can see, I have a file downloaded, example.txt. Okay, and I got it. Then the other example is with res.download method, and this is a shorthand to res.send file method. And this shorthand sets the content disposition header as attachment and allows you to pass some other options, and can be paired with a callback that will be executed when transfer is complete. In other words, res.download method has the best of res.attachment and res.send file in one method. And as you can see, here is my example. In the first argument we have the file name path. In the second argument I have the callback, but also you can put in the second argument the options. And the options is the same as send file method. You can check it out in the Express API documents or documentation, Express API documentation. That's all. That's how it works. So let's run the server again, save the file and run the server again. Reload again, localhost. And as you can see, it downloads the same file, example.txt. I'm gonna delete it. And let's go to the next method. The next method is using res.sendFile method. This is the basic method to send a file, but if the file can be parsed by the browser, then it will not be directly downloaded. Without specifying the content disposition header, the browser will take it as it's online. So this is the default. The browser will take that the content disposition is inline, and if I send the file with the send file method, the send file method also takes the path, takes the option argument, and takes the function, right, or the callback. But in this case, I'm just gonna use the path, and I will set the header content disposition as inline, and I will send the file inline.html that only has a basic HTML. Okay, so in this case, the file will be parsed by the browser and it will show on my screen. If I call localhost, you can see the file is parsed and show in my screen. I'm just going to disable cache to prevent, to update every time I modify the code. And this time I'm gonna set the content disposition to attachment. When I set the content disposition to attachment, the browser will look at it and it will say, oh, so you don't want me to parse the file, you want to save the file in your disk drive. And with this, if I run the server again, okay, let me save the file. Okay, if I run the server again, it will download the file. As you can see, it downloads, right? So that's how to send a file through Express, and I hope it's useful. Bye bye.